Chosen one, what you're about to hear may shake the very ground beneath your feet. But know this, you are not here by accident. If you've found this message, it's because a divine hand guided you. You are her returning child, the one death could not hold. Restoration is already unfolding in your life. The prayers you whispered in silence, the dreams you buried beneath years of waiting, they are awakening now. This is not just a shift in thought, it's a resurrection of your true self. You are moving from longing to fulfillment, from shadow to light. Everything you've lost, everything you thought was over, is being returned to you, stronger, purer, and more divine than before. But to walk fully into this restoration, you must align with the energy that brought you here. That starts now. Hit the like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 chosen ones, and leave a comment with the number 11. That number isn't random, it's a spiritual key, amplifying the frequency of this message and signaling your alignment with divine timing. If your spirit is stirred, it's because you've always known, deep down, that you were never just ordinary. You are the chosen one. Death did not end you, it rebirthed you, and now the world will see who you truly are. There comes a time in every age when the silence is broken, when the forgotten voice of the Divine Mother whispers once more through the veil of time. That time is now, and the whisper is not a call to all, but to you, the one who was never truly gone. You, the returning child, the one born not just of flesh, but of sacred breath. You were not raised by chance or born into this world by accident. You are the promise fulfilled, the spark reignited in the heart of darkness. Death did not claim you. It merely paused your story. While the world spun and forgot, while humanity drowned in noise and distraction, your spirit slept in waiting, preserved by the goddess who birthed stars and planted ancient wisdom in your soul. She called you by name long before you had a face, and now she calls again, not from this world, but from the depths of eternity. You are her returning child. You are the answer to a divine pause, the one who continues what once seemed lost. This is not reincarnation, it is resurrection. This awakening is not a cycle repeating, it is a divine re-entry. You were taken beyond the grip of time and now return, bearing not just memory, but mission. Your heart has felt this since childhood, that strange pulse of knowing, the sense of otherness. You were not born to fit in. You were born to bring something lost back into the world. You are the restoration of a divine dream. The goddess waits not as myth, but as mother. She watches your steps, urging you to remember. Not all can hear her, not all are meant to, but you can. Your breath is sacred, your name is prophecy. You are the returning child who carries the flame of something that even the gods feared would be forgotten. Let the world hear it now. You were never gone, you were simply becoming. For generations, legends whispered of the one who would return when the world was on the edge of forgetting. They thought the chosen one was lost, buried beneath the sands of history. But you were never lost. You were hidden, carefully protected from the corruption of time, kept safe from those who would fear your awakening. You were hidden by the divine, not forgotten. Look back on your life. The near misses, the invisible hands, the strange grace that followed you when logic said you should have failed. That was not luck. That was providence. You were veiled so the world could not corrupt you before you remembered. Your gifts, your instincts, your visions, they were signs of your real identity surfacing beneath the mask of the mundane. There's a reason you felt out of place, like a visitor in your own life. You were not meant to blend in. You were meant to stand apart. The timing of your awakening was precise, orchestrated not by fate, but by divine intelligence. You were hidden until the time of unveiling, and that time is now. The world is beginning to unravel. The illusions are thinning, and you, the one they could not kill, the one they could not erase, are stepping forward. Your story was never meant to begin when others thought it did. Your real life begins the moment you remember. Remember who hid you. Remember why. The truth was always in you. Now it's time to reveal it. Before light ever pierced the cosmos, before the first star sang its song into the void, she chose you. Your soul was not crafted in reaction to this world. It was formed with purpose for this world. You are not an accident. You are not the result of chance. You are the first decision, the ancient yes, spoken in a language older than time. Can you feel it in your bones, the deep, aching sense of being more than this lifetime? That is the echo of your origin. The goddess who chose you did not do so lightly. She selected your soul as the vessel of something timeless, something the earth would one day desperately need. And now, that day has come. The world cries out for truth, and you are the answer coded into the stars. You may have felt unworthy. You may have questioned why you were different. But the truth is, your difference is your divinity. She chose you because your heart could hold the sacred fire without being consumed. She chose you because you would remember. Others are born to live. You were born to awaken and awaken others. You are the ancient chosen soul who carries the message of a forgotten heaven. The stars know your name. The winds remember your promise. You were always meant to return now, at the turning of the age, when the false kings fall and truth reclaims her throne. The goddess is no myth. She is your origin, and she is waiting for you to step into what you already are. Hidden beneath layers of sand, stone, and story lie the remains of a once great civilization that sang your name before time remembered it. You were not just part of it, you led it. You are the voice that brought unity to a divided people, the light that walked among them when the skies still listened. That civilization, now scattered in mystery, awaits your return. History buried their truth because it feared your power. But their symbols still echo. Their monuments still stand in half-broken silence, waiting for your footsteps. Their songs are coded in your dreams. Their language burns on the edges of your thoughts. You are not just the chosen one, you are their returned leader. Their hope never died, it simply waited. They built temples for your return. They hid scrolls that carried your teachings. Even now, those who guard ancient sites feel your presence. Why do you think you're drawn to forgotten ruins, to mysteries unsolved? It's because your body remembers what your mind forgot. The civilization is not dead. It is in suspension until you awaken it. This return is not symbolic. It is literal. The ancient ones knew you would come again. They knew the earth would tremble not with destruction, but with remembrance. They knew you would speak again, not to rule, but to awaken. Your people are waiting. Within you flows a sacred lineage that transcends human history. You are not merely mortal flesh, but the living seed of a divine essence. This is the inheritance of gods, a bloodline that carries the weight and the wisdom of eternity. You are that seed planted long ago, destined to grow and blossom into a beacon of hope for all who seek truth. Imagine the cosmic gardens, where souls like yours were carefully chosen, cultivated, and sent to walk among mortals. Your very existence is a miracle of divine intention, a bridge between the heavens and earth. You were never ordinary. You were always extraordinary, carrying within you the sacred blueprint of creation itself. This is why you have felt the pull of something greater, the longing to awaken the power that sleeps within. This divine seed is not a passive gift. It is a living force calling you to action. It demands that you rise, that you nurture it, and that you share its light with a world starved of meaning. Your soul remembers the purpose for which it was planted, to bring healing, transformation, and a new dawn for humanity. To deny this truth is to deny the very essence of who you are. But to embrace it is to open a door to limitless potential. You are the child of a God, and with this knowledge, you carry the power to change the course of history itself. They may have tried to extinguish your light, but like the ancient phoenix, you have only been reborn, stronger and brighter. You never truly died. Your flame has burned quietly beneath the ashes of time, waiting for the moment to ignite the world once more. Immortality is not just a concept, it is your essence. This flame is eternal because it is fueled by divine fire, a fire that cannot be snuffed out by fear, pain, or darkness. It is the unbreakable spirit that has carried you through lifetimes, across worlds, and beyond the illusions of death. You are the living proof that the soul transcends the physical, and that true life is eternal. This immortality is not a curse, but a blessing. It means you have been given the chance to witness the unfolding of cosmic cycles, to learn and grow beyond human limits, and to bring ancient wisdom into the present moment. Your flame is a beacon, guiding others through the shadows of confusion and despair. Remember this: your immortality is a gift, and with it comes responsibility. You are called to shine, not just for yourself, but for all those still trapped in darkness. Your flame will lead the way. The world is standing at the edge of a great transformation, and you are the final key to unlocking it. You are the last living spark of an ancient prophecy, the one destined to awaken humanity from its long sleep of illusion. The time has come for your voice to break the silence, and for your presence to shift the very fabric of existence. Being the last is a sacred burden and a profound honor. You carry the weight of all those who came before, the guardians, the teachers, the visionaries, whose light flickered but did not fade. Their hopes, their dreams, their unfinished work live in you. You are the living continuation of their mission. This final awakening is not just about you, it is about the collective rise of consciousness. Through you, others will remember their own divine nature. Your awakening will ripple outwards like a stone, cast into a still pond, touching hearts and minds across the globe. Never doubt the power of your role. You are the last one, not because you are alone, but because you are the one who will bring the cycle full circle. The world waits, breathless, for your light. Since time immemorial, sages and seers have spoken of a day when the chosen one would return, not as a myth, but as a living reality. Your reappearance is the fulfillment of those ancient prophecies, the moment when destiny and divine will merge into one unstoppable force. These prophecies were not written lightly. They were carved in stone, whispered in sacred temples, and encoded in the very stars above. Every culture, every tradition carries the memory of your coming, a sign that the world will be reborn through you. Your return is a cosmic event, a moment of alignment between heaven and earth. It is the answer to prayers that have echoed across centuries, the resolution to a story that seemed incomplete. The sacred texts hold your name, and the universe waits for your steps. By embracing your return, you step into the role that history has prepared for you. You become the living proof that prophecy is not fate written in stone, but a promise waiting to be claimed. There is a voice that calls you, deeper than memory, softer than a whisper, but stronger than any force in the universe. It is the voice of your divine mother, the source of your being, the origin of your soul. She waits beyond the veil, ready to guide you home. This call is not just emotional, it is spiritual. It reaches into the core of your being, awakening dormant cells and opening gates long sealed. When you hear it, you feel a pull so strong it is impossible to resist, a yearning to return to a place you have never physically known, but have always carried within. Your mother's love is infinite and unconditional. She has watched over you through countless lifetimes, nurturing your spirit, protecting your essence, and waiting patiently for the moment you could reunite. Her call is the invitation to remember your true home. To answer this call is to reclaim your birthright. It is to step beyond doubt, fear, and confusion and into a radiant truth, that you are loved beyond measure and that your true journey begins now. For too long, the world has been cloaked in illusion, and your true self hidden beneath layers of forgetfulness. But now, the veil is lifting. The time of hiding is over. Your real identity, the powerful divine being you were always meant to be, is emerging into the light. This unveiling is not easy. It is a process of shedding false beliefs, breaking free from societal expectations, and confronting shadows you never knew existed. But every step forward reveals more of your authentic self, more of the radiant soul beneath the surface. Imagine waking from a deep sleep and realizing you have been wearing a mask. That mask was necessary, but now it is time to remove it. Your essence shines brightly, unmistakable and pure, ready to reclaim its rightful place in the world. As the veil lifts, others will begin to see you as you truly are. Your presence will shift the atmosphere, and your light will inspire others to lift their own veils. The truth of who you are is a catalyst for universal awakening. You stand at a unique crossroads, the living bridge between the ancient wisdom of the past and the untapped potential of the future. Your existence connects epochs, carrying forward the knowledge of civilizations long gone and the promise of a new spiritual age. This role is a sacred responsibility. You are the messenger who translates old truths into new language, the guide who helps humanity remember its origins while stepping boldly into tomorrow. You embody the balance of time itself. Through you, the lost teachings find new life. The old gods and forgotten rituals are not relics, but keys, unlocking new pathways of understanding and awakening. You are the living thread that weaves history, myth, and destiny into a seamless tapestry. By embracing this role, you become a beacon for those searching for meaning in a fragmented world. You carry the wisdom of the ages and the hope of what is yet to come. Your bloodline carries ancient power, a lineage forgotten by history but alive in your veins. It is a stream of sacred energy flowing through your ancestors, waiting to be rekindled through you. Awakening this bloodline means awakening a legacy of strength, wisdom, and divine purpose. This is not just about genetics, it is about spiritual inheritance. The forgotten bloodline holds secrets of the cosmos, ancient rites, and gifts that have been dormant for centuries. When you activate this lineage, you access reservoirs of power that can transform your life and the world around you. The awakening process is a journey inward and outward. You must honor the past, Forgive the pain that may linger and step into the full glory of who you are. This bloodline is a gift, but it demands courage and commitment to unlock. By reclaiming your bloodline, you reconnect with a community that transcends time. You are not alone. You are the torchbearer of a sacred heritage that will light the way for generations to come. When you step fully into your power, the world will respond. This is not a boast, but a truth witnessed in every great awakening throughout history. Your presence, your energy, and your truth will cause the ground to shake, not in fear, but in awe. People will sense the shift before they understand it. They will feel the magnetic pull of your soul, the undeniable force of your authenticity. This tremble is the earth itself, acknowledging the return of a divine presence. You may find resistance, misunderstanding, or disbelief, but these are merely ripples before the wave. The deeper truth is that your awakening will inspire others to remember themselves, to seek the light within their own souls. The world is ready. It has been waiting for this moment. When you rise, humanity will tremble, not out of terror, but because the truth of your being shakes the very foundations of illusion. Like a phoenix rising from the ashes, your resurrection signals the rebirth of divine power on earth. The past, with all its pain and loss, has forged you into something stronger, wiser, and more radiant. You are not just a survivor. You are the embodiment of divine renewal. This transformation is both personal and cosmic. Your journey through darkness has purified you, clearing the way for a new light to shine forth. You carry the essence of godhood, not as a distant deity, but as a living, breathing force in the world. To rise as the living God means embracing your full potential. It means shedding fear, doubt, and limitation, and stepping into the role of creator, healer, and guide. Your power is a gift to the world, a light that can transform despair into hope. Remember, the ashes are not the end. They are the fertile ground from which your divine self blossoms. Your rise is the dawn of a new era. You are not a story told to inspire or frighten. You are not a legend whispered in secret. You are the living embodiment of sacred truth, a truth that has been hidden, suppressed, and distorted, but never destroyed. This truth is your essence. It courses through your veins, shines in your eyes, and speaks in your soul. It is the foundation of your being and the source of your strength. You are the sacred truth returned to a world desperate for light. By living your truth openly and courageously, you become a beacon for others lost in the shadows. You invite them to remember that they too are divine, that they too carry sacred light. Your existence is a call to awakening. You are no myth. You are the sacred truth walking among us, a reminder that the divine never truly leaves, but always waits for the moment to come home. Deep within you, beyond the noise of daily life, a powerful call is echoing, one that stirs the very core of your being. This is not a mere whisper, but a roaring summons from the divine depths that have been patiently waiting for you to awaken. It vibrates in your bones, pulling you from the shadows of forgetfulness. This call is ancient, older than the stars themselves. It is a message encoded in your DNA, etched into your spirit before you took your first breath. No matter how much you have tried to silence it, the call persists, growing louder with each passing day. It is the voice of your higher self, urging you to remember, to rise, and to reclaim your destiny. Many try to ignore this call, overwhelmed by the weight of the world or distracted by fleeting pleasures. But it refuses to be ignored. It demands your attention because the time of your slumber is over. Your soul is hungry for truth, for purpose, for the awakening that will reshape your entire existence. Answering this call is the first step toward freedom. It is stepping into the light after a long night, embracing the part of you that has always known it was meant for more. This is your moment, the awakening you've been waiting for. You are not just a child of this earth. You are a child of the stars. The cosmic dust that birthed galaxies also shaped your essence, embedding within you a destiny that stretches across the infinite. Your soul's origin story is a celestial epic, woven with light and shadow, power and grace. From the moment of your creation, you carried the blueprint of greatness, a purpose so profound it defies ordinary understanding. You were designed to rise beyond limits, to shine where others have dimmed, to carry the torch of hope in the darkest of times. This is your inheritance. The stars have watched over you, guiding your steps and guarding your spirit. They have whispered ancient wisdom in your dreams and gifted you glimpses of a future only you can fulfill. You are a cosmic traveler, a bearer of light who bridges the heavens and the earth. Recognizing this truth can be overwhelming, but it is also empowering. To be born from starlight means that no matter the trials you face, your soul is resilient, radiant, and destined to illuminate the world. Your lineage is a sacred vault of power, wisdom, and destiny. It holds secrets that have been passed down through generations, waiting for the moment you would unlock them. This promise is not simply about heritage. It is about the divine mission encoded in your very blood. Think of your ancestors, those who walked before you, who faced challenges and triumphs that shaped the path you now walk. Their stories are etched into your spirit, their strength a wellspring from which you can draw. They entrusted you with their legacy because they knew you were the one who could carry it forward. This sacred promise is a pact between past and future, a bridge that links you to the infinite wisdom of your forebears. It is a call to remember, to awaken the gifts they guarded so fiercely, and to honor their sacrifices by fulfilling the destiny they dreamed for you. Embracing this promise is a journey of rediscovery and empowerment. It invites you to step fully into your power, knowing that you are never alone. You stand on the shoulders of giants. Every chosen soul must face the twin forces of light and shadow within themselves. Your journey is not one of simple triumph. It is a dance with darkness, a reckoning with fears and doubts that seek to hold you back. This path is challenging, but it is the crucible that forges true strength. Light without shadow is incomplete. To fully awaken, you must confront the parts of yourself that have been hidden, denied, or wounded. This is not a journey into despair, but a sacred alchemy where pain is transformed into wisdom, fear into courage, and doubt into faith. Walking this path means embracing vulnerability as a source of power. It means understanding that your struggles are not obstacles, but essential steps in your evolution. The shadows you face are mirrors, reflecting what you need to heal and release. Through this balance, you emerge whole, a radiant being who carries both light and shadow with grace. Your journey inspires others to embrace their own complexity and step into their true power. Invisible yet vigilant, ancient guardians stand ready to aid you in your awakening. These beings of light and wisdom have watched over the sacred mysteries for millennia, waiting for the moment when you would rise to claim your birthright. They are not distant myths, but living energies that resonate with your spirit. When you call upon them with intention and faith, their strength flows into you, empowering your mission and shielding you from unseen dangers. These guardians are your allies in the cosmic battle between light and darkness. They guide your steps, open doors, and send messages through dreams and signs, reminding you that you are supported on every level. Connecting with these guardians deepens your journey, transforming solitude into communion. You become part of an ancient circle, a living link in a chain of protectors who hold the balance of the universe. Memory is the key that unlocks your divine potential. Beneath the layers of forgetfulness imposed by time and circumstance lies the unchanging truth of your being. Remembering is not just recalling facts. It is awakening to the essence of your soul. When you remember, you reclaim your power. You reconnect with the gifts, the wisdom, and the sacred purpose that have always been within you. This remembrance stirs something deep, something pure, the spark of your divine self. This power to remember is both a blessing and a responsibility. It challenges you to shed illusions, to question everything you thought you knew, and to step bravely into your authentic light. The journey of remembering is ongoing. Each new insight, each breakthrough brings you closer to living fully as the magnificent being you were born to be. Never underestimate the impact of your awakening. The world today is fractured, filled with uncertainty and despair, longing for a beacon to guide it back to wholeness. Your light is that beacon, a powerful force that can inspire healing on a global scale. When you embrace your truth and share your gifts, you ignite a chain reaction. Your courage becomes a lighthouse in the storm. This is no small responsibility, but it is a privilege. You are part of a vast network of souls working to restore balance and love to the planet. Your unique gifts are essential in this sacred mission. In embracing your light, you become a source of hope, courage, and renewal, not only for yourself, but for the entire world. True awakening requires harmony between mind, body, and spirit, a sacred union that nurtures your whole being. Too often, these aspects are treated separately, leaving you fragmented and incomplete. Your mind must be clear and focused, your body healthy and strong, and your spirit vibrant and connected. When these come into alignment, you become a powerful vessel for divine energy. This union is a lifelong practice of self-care, meditation, and conscious living. It means listening to your inner voice, honoring your physical needs, and nurturing your soul's deepest longings. Through this sacred integration, you step fully into your divine role, balanced, grounded, and radiant. You have been chosen to heal, not just yourself, but others. Your journey equips you with empathy, compassion, and strength to bring light into the darkest places. This is a sacred calling, one that requires courage and dedication. Healing begins within. As you tend to your wounds and release old patterns, you become a beacon of hope and transformation. Others feel this energy and are drawn to your light. Your role as a light worker extends beyond individuals. It ripples through families, communities, and even nations. You help awaken collective consciousness and restore harmony where there is discord. Embrace this role with humility and pride. Your healing light is a gift the world desperately needs. Your soul's journey stretches far beyond this single lifetime. You carry memories, lessons, and love from many eras, all converging to prepare you for this moment. This perspective gives your life a profound depth and meaning. Transcending time means recognizing patterns, healing ancestral wounds, and releasing karmic burdens. It means stepping out of cycles that no longer serve you and embracing freedom. This awareness empowers you to make conscious choices that honor your soul's evolution. You become a time traveler in spirit, bringing wisdom from the past and vision for the future. Your journey is eternal, and each lifetime adds a new chapter to the epic story of your soul. The sacred feminine energy within you is rising, a force of creation, intuition, and nurturing power. Whether you identify as male, female, or beyond, this divine feminine is a vital part of your wholeness. This energy heals wounds of separation, inviting you to connect deeply with your emotions, your creativity, and the natural world. It calls you to embody softness and strength, vulnerability and courage. Awakening this feminine force balances the masculine energies that dominate the world, restoring harmony and sacredness. Honoring the divine feminine within you unlocks new dimensions of power, wisdom, and love. Your voice is more than words. It carries the song of ancestors, the echoes of ancient wisdom woven into your being. When you speak your truth, you awaken memories that have slept for centuries. This sacred song is a powerful tool for healing, teaching, and transformation. It connects the past to the present, creating a bridge of understanding and unity. Sharing your voice requires courage, for it may challenge old beliefs and shake foundations, but it also ignites change and inspires others to remember their own songs. Your voice is a sacred instrument, destined to bring harmony where there is discord. You are a catalyst, a force that accelerates change and awakens potential in others. Your presence disrupts stagnation and breathes new life into old systems. This role requires resilience and vision. You will face resistance, but your unwavering commitment will inspire breakthroughs. By embodying your truth and acting with intention, you help birth a new era of consciousness and unity. Your actions ripple far beyond what you see, creating waves of transformation worldwide. Your path will be marked by trials and victories alike. Each challenge is a sacred test that refines your spirit and strengthens your resolve. Walking with grace means embracing both the dark and the light with compassion and courage. It means knowing that every experience is a step toward your highest self. Triumphs are moments of celebration and renewal, reminders of your divine power and purpose. Through it all, you embody resilience and love, the true marks of the chosen one. Absolutely. Here's a continuation with more powerful, emotionally rich headings and expanded paragraphs following the same style and depth. Carrying the mantle of the chosen one is a profound responsibility, one that transcends personal ambition and reaches into the collective destiny of humanity.